Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, victims of all ages. Wishing you motherfuckers a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you, wherever in the world you guys may be. Thank you for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. You know it, we're going to throw back some whiskey, we're going to put some weed in the air, we're going to watch some videos of some fucking bitches and some retards, and we're going to laugh, we're going to make fun of it. Now, this is what I got to say, right? At this point in time, all I can think in my head, I desperately need like a friends with benefits situation right now. And I'm not talking in a sexual way. I'm talking about somebody with a fucking EBT card, because I'm a fucking hungry. I'm motherfucker's hungry. Okay. Speaking of friends with benefits, let's say hypothetically two meth heads. Let's say hypothetically two meth heads start a relationship. Would you consider that speed dating? Or would you consider it just messing around? Oh, fucking meth heads are so fucking stupid and funny. Oh, God. And listen, I'm no one to talk about addictions, because clearly I drink a lot. But this is when it dawned on me, is when I need to fucking take a break, slow the fuck down a little bit, because look, check this out, right? Last night, I'm getting into bed, and she says, oh my God, you're drunk as fuck. And I said, how could you possibly know that? And she said, Mike, you live next door. Get the fuck out of here. Oh man, she's so funny. So I'm talking to, okay, real quick. I'm talking to another one of the neighbors, right? This older lady. She's cool as fuck. I smoke up with her too. And, okay, she's telling me, she was like, Mike, I can't believe it. You're such a handsome guy. Why wouldn't you be at least trying to date? She was like, what do you do when you get horny? Who are you fucking when you get horny? And I thought about it for a second, and I said, you know, I'm fucking sad. You guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated today. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love you over here. So today, guys, seeing as how it's Friday, I got 4 videos for you guys today. The first one comes from the 8Ucationer. This is a Tyrants. I'm sorry, I'm fucking wrecked. This is a tyrant cop trying to ID someone. The second video that I got for you, I can't even fucking say. Shivangi maybe? Shivangi 1 maybe? I don't know. This is another ID or else. You're going to fucking jail if you don't ID. But the third video, Abdurrahman hair. I'm too fucking inebriated to try to figure out. Just looks like hieroglyphics to me right now. But this is when CPS tries to unlawfully search your home, which was, I'll tell you later. And the last video comes from the Rattler, and this is when a fucking dumb-ass road rage incident brings the Forrest Gump of the police department to this motherfucker's house. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys again for spending a little bit of your day with me. That being said, the 8Ucationer, what happened, dog? Let's go.
With the shotgun blast!
I don't mind if you record me. You know,
Well, I just don't like my rights being violated because I'm not committing a crime.
Okay, and like I told you... Excuse me, will you let me talk for a second? The owner had requested for us to keep an eye on this property.
Right. But if we're not committing a crime, you cannot ask me for ID.
Okay, excuse me.
Period.
People were trying to break into this residence.
Well, I understand.
So that's why
We were here when that conversation came about, too, because we were the first people to help her move in.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, and that's fine. I wasn't here, so I don't know that conversation.
Well...
Okay.
We're not committing a crime. We're obviously here with equipment to move.
Sure, and that's fine.
So you have no crime.
Okay.
There's no reason to ID.
That's why we're getting.
I mean, you already ran my tag because you got my last name.
In Independence, if an owner requests for us to do an extra patrol or house watch, we check on that residence.
Well, check on it, but you don't have a right to ask for ID if I'm not committing a crime.
We find out.
Kansas failure to ID statute states that you cannot ask for an ID unless I have committed a crime.
At this location.
I mean, I'm not doing anything. We pulled up, got our equipment out, we're ready.
The phone number. I'll see if you can go ahead and contact her. 10-4. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. Apparently, he's advising he's not committed a crime for me to get his information for this location. 10-4. Do you have her contact number then?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go ahead and call her because apparently she's.
I'm actually video recording.
Well, that's fine. So you don't.
She should be here at 9:30.
At 9:30.
Yep.
What time is it now?
I don't know.
Okay.
9:27.
We'll be answering. It's okay. You're being filmed. You can film us. We'll film you. So I'm going to ask to see your ID.
No, thank you.
Okay. You're going to have two options. Okay. We're going to come in there.
You are not allowed access to my
Place you under
apartment.
arrest. Place you under arrest. Okay.
You don't have. I'm not driving my car. I don't have to supply ID.
Oh, you're being investigated for it's a situation.
I had an argument with a guy that's not supposed to be living upstairs
Okay. Over what?
because they won't lock the basement door.
Okay. Was there a physical altercation
No.
between you two?
No.
Okay.
Good. See, that's we're trying to just
all we're trying to figure out
trying to
here.
sort through it. That's all.
Because I get one, his side of the story. I want to get your side of the
That's
story.
Nobody touched anybody. He didn't touch me, and I didn't touch him.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, it can be a matter of record. Can I just see your ID or get
No,
some
thank you.
information from you?
No, thank you.
What is your name?
I would rather not.
Well, I just need a name.
I need a name to
document that we
document
were
it,
here.
and then
there
that'll
was
be
a-
it.
Resident of the first floor.
That doesn't work.
I'm not going to supply my name.
Would you
I'm
wanna
not driving.
Let me explain something to you. Would you want to be placed under arrest
For what?
For not cooperating?
I'm cooperating.
Impeding our investigation?
I'm not impeding any
Yeah, you
investigation.
are.
It's not my responsibility to help you with your investigation.
Yeah, it is.
I have the Fifth Amendment right
Listen.
to remain quiet.
Enough.
I have a Fifth
You're not-
Amendment right to remain quiet.
You're going to talk yourself into handcuffs. It's the
I don't wish to answer any questions.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not.
You want to go to jail for
For not answering questions?
we're doing an investigation
Right now,
right
so
now.
you're obstructing the administration.
I'm not
of the law.
obstructing anything.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
I told you there was an argument, and that
Let me
was
explain
it.
something to you. I am telling you you are, and I can place you in handcuffs for it. I'm trying to avoid that because that's
We
ridiculous.
don't
Just
wanna
give
do
us a
that.
name,
Give us,
and we're out of here.
Give us your name and some
Will.
information.
Crazy.
That's it.
Will? Last name, Will.
I'm not giving my last name.
We need a last name.
No.
Okay, so we're going to place you under arrest because you don't want to give us your name.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you I can.
I don't have to supply my name.
Okay, so you want to be arrested.
Come on, cat. Let me get my cat out of the way here.
We're going to just end up breaking your door.
I told you I have to get my cat out of the way. Hold on, G. Go. Go. Psst, psst, psst. Go. G. Go. Get. G. Come on, go. Yeah.
Okay. And just, can we have a last name so we could get out of here and be done with this?
Listen, I'm just going to tell you this here, okay?
Yes, sir.
The guy upstairs is not on the lease to live upstairs.
Okay.
I asked him why he can't lock the basement door, which is access to do laundry.
Okay.
I have to go out and lock it all the time, and the landlady wants it locked.
Okay.
They've been told numerous times to lock the basement door.
Okay.
Also, they run around upstairs making believe or unaware, or making believe they're unaware that anybody lives underneath.
Okay.
Till I could have called the cops at 11:30, 12:30 at night, because of the noise I have to listen to.
Ken, call us. Call us. We'll come on.
But I didn't.
Okay.
I just endured it
Okay.
until I found him
Sure.
sitting outside tonight smoking a cigarette
Okay.
in the place that he's not on the lease to live in,
Okay.
whereas I am.
So wouldn't you want this all documented?
No,
So if there's an issue, you can
No.
justify that.
no. I had an argument with him,
Okay.
and that was it. He didn't touch me. I didn't touch him.
Okay.
Actually, he came over here. I didn't go over there.
Okay.
Okay?
Why did he come over here?
I don't know.
Did you exchange words with him?
I told you we had an argument.
Okay. But I was making sure it was before or after the argument.
During the argument.
Okay.
During the argument.
Okay. Well, we're going to document all that, so it's a matter of record. Can we just have a last name for you, and we'll be on our way?
I really don't understand why I have to give you my last name.
So I could say that I spoke to
You
so-and-so.
spoke to Will.
Will. So, there's 100
Will. You
Right?
spoke to Will, the tenant that you came to talk to. Apartment A of this particular
Okay,
address. I'm really not, I don't feel I have to give my last name. I'm not impeding on
What you
anything.
feel-
I'm not obstructing.
What you feel, and what
And I'm
has to
not
be done.
driving my vehicle where I have to produce ID.
I'm not here for any vehicle.
Right. You're asking me to produce ID and identify myself.
Because a dispute occurred on your porch with the neighbors. So just give us a last name and we're out of here. Simple.
It's very simple, sir.
I gave you my first name.
Okay, and last name, Will.
I do not want to give my last name.
I know you don't want to. But
Right. I don't believe I am obligated to.
But I'm telling you, you are.
Am I legally obligated to?
Yes.
What is the statute?
Two,
What is the statute and law that I am legally obligated to
29.
give my last name in my residence?
Well, we're investigating a dispute. So I need to document the parties involved.
That's it.
Otherwise, you're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing any. It's not my responsibility to help you with your investigation. I am allowed under the Constitution to remain silent. I don't have to identify myself unless I'm driving a motor vehicle in the state of New Jersey. That's when I legally have to identify myself. If I'm walking down the street, I don't have to identify myself.
If you're,
There is this.
if
New
there's-
Jersey is not a stop and ID state.
Hang on. I'm not stopping you because you're walking down the street.
I'm in my apartment and you're bothering
I
me.
responded here for a dispute.
I didn't call you.
Doesn't matter if you called. Okay? You're a party involved. Correct?
I gave you my first name.
I'm just asking for a last name, and then we could complete our report and we're done. We're going in circles here. It's-
Right, but I don't believe I'm legally obligated to supply you with my name at all.
Okay, what you believe and what actually is the case are two different things.
Actually, I don't have to answer any questions because I'm not obligated to answer any
We can
questions.
bring you down to the station and fingerprint you.
No, you can't fingerprint me.
Then we can
New Jersey is not a stop and identify
That is
state.
how
You
we
can't
can
do that.
identify
Do you
Yes, sir.
understand we're investigating a dispute that occurred on your porch?
So
Do you
don't-
understand? I didn't call you,
I don't care.
and the guy that
I
did
don't
call
care.
you isn't on the
You're-
lease to
you're one
live
of the
here.
Suspects.
you're making
You're
it
one of the
Suspect for having an argument while I'm on my apartment?
Okay, so what if he says you actually threatened him with something?
But I didn't, and he didn't say that.
That's your word versus him.
But he didn't say that to you, otherwise you would have already done something about
You
that.
could say so. And
He already fishing talking to him. He said he could leave. I heard that.
so people say things after the fact. I remembered him stating this. I remember him stating that.
Then he'd be falsifying a police a record. Yes, he
The
would.
recollection comes after the fact.
Please.
Okay. All right. So you're not going to provide us with
I gave you my name. My name is Will.
Will, last name, Will.
I really don't want to give you my
Say
last
it or
name.
not.
I don't believe that you'll be gone.
William.
Yes,
I
we
don't
will.
believe you'll be gone.
You're here, sir.
William.
Please, sir.
Yeah, because I want to stand here in the cold.
I have my door open in the cold, and I'm dressed just as warm as you are. Look, all I have is this little sweatshirt
Just
on.
give us your last name and we're gone. We could complete our thing and we're out of here, man.
And what else is it? What did he tell you?
We're not going to go there. If you don't want to cooperate with me,
What?
we're not going to say.
See.
Oh, so you want me to bend over
Right.
backwards for you, but you don't.
What's your
want
name and badge number?
Patrolman Lemandry, actually Sergeant Lemandry, badge number 55.
What's your name and badge numbers, officer?
Officer Bolcar, Booton Police Department, badge number 56.
And what's your name and badge number, officer?
Patrolling Questa, badge number 60.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, who are you, sir?
I'm Will, and I reside at this residence. You can look me up.
I'm not.
All you have to do is do the address of my first name, and you'll have my name.
Here. Now, does your landlord state this gentleman shouldn't be here?
There's only 3 people on the lease, the 2 little babies and the woman. He's not on the lease. He's not on the lease.
Does the landlord say
He's not supposed to be living here. I live down here. I know what goes on up there because they're loud.
All right, identify yourself, please.
What are you doing?
I'm recording you.
Here's my ID. From the Department of Social Services. I'm from the Department of Social Services.
I have a right to know who you are, and I want to identify you. What is your name for the record, and who do you work for?
I work for the Halifax County Department of Social Services.
And what is
My
your
name
name?
is Mrs. Foster.
And what about you?
I'm Miss Boyd with Halifax County.
Okay, what are you doing here at my house today?
Pretty much, I'm assisting the co-worker with
A report
Your
that
case.
came in concerning allegations of improper care. And basically, the report is stating that stated that mom had baby on 3/15. The report is stated mom left shortly after having the baby, and the baby did not have all the tests performed after leaving the hospital. The report is stated the baby's blood sugar was low, 44. The report is stated the baby had an appointment with Dr. Dorsey, and the baby didn't go to the appointment. The report is stated mother left hospital on her own. The report is stated the families are Muslim, and the PKU test for the baby, the PKU appointment for the baby failed to go to the appointment.
Okay, so is it against the law to not go to an appointment when they make an appointment? First of all, we never agreed to go to any appointment. So is there a law broken here?
We have concerns about.
Is there a law broken here? Yes or no?
No, I can't answer that question. I don't know.
Well, then you need to go find out and then come back. That's what you need to do.
because pretty much when we get concerns, when somebody make a report to the agency, you know, it's mandated by state that we have to come out and respond. We're not trying to harass you or anything like that, but we just need to talk with you about the allegations in the report.
For what?
That's pretty much.
Okay, so anytime
if it meets the definition of abuse or neglect, then we have to.
Does this meet the definition of neglect or abuse?
Yes, because the report was accepted.
Okay, so if what is the abuse being taken place here? What is the abuse?
Not abuse, neglect.
Okay.
Some categories it falls under abuse, but your specific situation falls under neglect.
Neglect. Okay. So you're here to do what? Are you here to force me to go to this appointment?
No.
So what are you here for?
I'm here just to address the concerns that was reported.
Okay, so you address the concerns. I hear your concerns. Anything else I can do for you ladies?
Well, technically, when a report is accepted, we're supposed to come in and assess the situation of the home.
Have you heard of the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, ma'am?
Are you refusing?
Yes, yes or no? Have you heard of the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States?
To allow us to come in and address the concerns?
Yes, I am refusing.
Okay, fine, thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
I'll just let my supervisor know. I don't know what the outcome of you refusing to the services would come to. I just don't know, because that's considered what is it when they
My child has an appointment on Monday to go see a doctor, to go get circumcised and get any test that he needs to get done. I don't need the very next day. My wife doesn't need to go to any appointment just because they said that she needs to go to an appointment. I'm a free human being. Do you people understand what free is?
Well, see, the thing is
do you understand what free is?
Yeah, we know what free is.
Okay, then. So that means I have the right to choose any doctor that I want for my child, and I can refuse or I can accept any type of treatment that I choose.
And that's true. We're not saying.
And I can refuse you to enter or anyone else enter into my home under the Fourth Amendment. Now, if you want to take this to the Supreme Court, I will sue you and I will sue you, both of you. Okay? Now, I have nothing else to say. You have addressed your concerns, and I appreciate you addressing your concerns, because you know what? There are a lot of children out here that need help. This house doesn't have not one child that needs any help. Thank you. Anything else?
If he wants it. Do you want my card?
No, I don't need your card. Thank you.
Okay, I guess you'll be hearing from Halifax maybe based on the concerns.
Thank you.
Would you like this flyer just to...
I don't want anything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please stay off my property? You don't have a warrant to be on here, so you can exit my property. I haven't done anything wrong. You're talking about that black woman or that white woman that slammed on her brakes twice on me? Can I help you?
I'd like to talk to you about your traffic altercation that occurred yesterday, if I may.
Okay. What seems to be the problem? She cut me off, she slammed on her brakes, then she sped up, slammed on her brakes again. Then people behind us pulled up and said, I've got it on video to be your witness. She threw a cup out her window onto my truck.
Is there any damage to your vehicle?
No, I rinsed it off. I didn't throw anything out of my vehicle. I rolled down the window. I said, what is your problem? And then that's when she went off on me. As nasty could be.
There was a point in time when you stepped out of your vehicle.
Yeah, to pick up the plastic cup and to take a picture of her license plate. Yep.
Did you get that?
No, my camera was dead. I've got her phone. She called me twice last night and I didn't answer the phone. But I titled it Crazy Traffic Bitch. You got a mosquito on your head.
I'll live with it. You had an object in your hand when you stepped out of your vehicle.
Yeah, my camera. I said it was dead.
Was it this?
No, it's the one in the vehicle. I haven't charged it.
When you were still in your vehicle, you had another object in your hand.
And my camera.
Would have been your camera
Yep.
that you...
I trying to turn it on, and it seemed like it came on, and then when I went around, it kind of died on me. What seems to be the problem? What did she say I did? It's her word against mine. I didn't do anything wrong. She's the one that slammed on her brakes. I almost rear-ended her. Then I got away from her, and she sped up, got in front of me again, and slammed on her brakes again. And then she's got a child in the car, so that's child endangerment. And then she threw something from a vehicle, so that's a misdemeanor in itself.
The object that I'm concerned about is what you had in your hand.
And what did she say I had?
It's an object that would cause me concern and cause a visit from a police officer to the residence.
Okay.
What do you think that might be?
My camera?
Can we find out?
What do you mean?
Verify that.
I just told you. The only way to verify that is to actually be at the incident.
Or to actually see the object we're referring to?
You want to see the camera?
If I can.
Okay, I don't consent to no searches or seizures. I'll get the camera out and let you see it. And you'll see it's dead and it doesn't come on.
For my safety, my partner's safety?
Nope, then go away, please. Unless you've got a warrant, sir. I've done nothing wrong here. She was slamming on her brakes. She threw something from the car. She slammed on her brakes twice in front of me. I should have taken that woman's phone number. It said she had it on camera. Pulled up next to me, said, I'll be your witness. So that's child endangerment, and that's throwing something from a vehicle. Am I wrong here?
I fail to see in your mind, with your logic, how a middle-aged woman driving down the road with her young daughter in the backseat of her car posed an immediate threat to you,
slamming on her brakes,
an immediate threat to you,
twice, raced up and got in front of me again.
The second time now you have not allowed me to finish.
Well, it doesn't seem like you heard what I said.
Would you?
That is an immediate threat.
Would you please listen.
Okay.
To what I have to say.
Go ahead.
I fail to see the threat that this middle-aged woman driving down the road.
Did you talk to her?
That's the third time.
Okay, I mean, you know, okay, go ahead. It really upset me yesterday what she did. I almost rear-ended her the first time, and I jumped into the second lane, and then she came around again and did it again.
And looking back on that scenario from yesterday, how do you suppose you could have handled that differently?
I went my own way, which I did. I didn't follow her. I went my own way.
Could you maybe have just slid back in the flow of traffic?
We were stopped at a light. How can I get away from her at a light?
Prior to getting to the light.
It all happened right up coming to the light.
She slammed on her brakes twice.
Yep.
Got in front of you. You got beside her. She got in front of you again.
Nope.
Slammed on her brakes again.
I was behind her. She was going
for a light.
Nope.
Is that what I heard?
No, you took it out of context there.
Did I?
Yes, sir,
Please
you did.
repeat it in distinct order because I'm having
I
trouble
didn't do
following
anything
you.
wrong, okay? I tried to get away from her. She's going 30 and a 45, and I think I threw up my hands like this.
What choice words did you use for this kind woman?
I've got the freedom of speech. So whatever I used, I was upset.
Care.
I don't remember.
You don't care.
I don't remember verbatim.
What could it have been?
I don't know, bitch. That bitch.
In front of a young girl.
I didn't know she was there until a couple of seconds later. She popped her head out. The windows are tinted. You can't see in the back seat.
So this threat that this woman posed to you felt
slamming on her brakes.
You felt comfortable enough to exit your vehicle.
I wanted to try to get a picture of her license plate. I didn't approach her on foot. I walked around the back of the vehicle.
Which you could have gotten from behind her.
She was in a turning lane. She did a U-turn the second the light turned. So I would have never got it.
If this process was continuing action going down the road.
Nope. She did it once, and I jumped in another lane, and then I guess she sped up again in front of me, slammed on her brakes again. I got away. We both got in the turning lane. We were side by side, windows down.
Can you show me the camera you're referring to from your vehicle?
I don't. Why?
Would you peek in the windows of the vehicle for me, please?
Would you what?
I asked my partner to peek in the windows of your vehicle.
It's in a case in the seat.
Probably wasn't the smartest maneuver doing something like that.
I realize that. I realize that. Yes, sir. I realize that. And I try to be as courteous as possible. I try to use my turn signals. Truly, I do. I know I've got a marked vehicle, and anybody can look me up.
In the future, if you feel threatened by
she was horrible. I realize if I feel threatened, I should try to get away. I realize
holding
that.
up my fingers
Where
so
are you?
your camera can see my fingers.
Okay, sir.
This is the fourth
Yes, sir.
time.
Yes, sir.
You prevented me from completing my sentence.
I'm upset. You know, I can't believe that, you know, this little traffic incident, I let it go. I rinsed off my truck. She threw something out her window. I didn't throw anything out my window.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
In the future, if you find yourself in traffic in a situation where you feel threatened or intimidated by somebody else's driving behaviors, or just feel unsafe on the road with that person on the road, immediately pull over. Find a safe place to stop for a minute, 2 minutes of your life to allow that person to progress in the flow of traffic well beyond you. Merge back into the roadway safely and continue going about your course of duties. Simple as that. There is no reason to conduct yourself in the manner which you did. None.
Scared the hell out of me. Her slamming on her brakes. I didn't expect her to do that.
Just back off.
Okay. I realized that. I did. And then she zoomed in front of me and did it again. Have you talked to her? She's a nasty, foul-mouthed woman. Just as nasty can be.
Here for a reason.
Okay. Well, you can see I'm a constitutionalist. I do record every encounter. She's lucky I didn't have my GoPro going. You can see it mounted right by my. I know it. I've got the cage in there, and it's being charged right now. So every time I get in that vehicle, it's going to be stationed in the window. So I'll video it myself. I regret not having a video camera. It would have been beautiful for you to see that footage. It was unbelievable. The first time, I mean, I was this close to hitting her. Luckily got over. Second time, she zoomed up. So she did it twice to me without being provoked. I didn't provoke her the first time other than threw up my hands, and I guess she saw that in the rearview mirror. Didn't blow my horn, didn't do anything other than maybe a hand gesture is all I can think of.
Can you let this one go?
I've let it go. I told you that initially, that I let it go. I rinsed off my truck. It was fine. I didn't call the police. I didn't report her for child endangerment. I didn't report her for throwing an object out of a vehicle.
You said several times during my conversation with you that you're very upset.
Well, yeah, because look what now.
Upset.
Because you're knocking on my property here.
Because somebody knocked at your door, you're upset.
I'm upset that the police are here. Yes, sir. Well, you've been very nice. No problem, Mr. Green.
Can't change the uniform.
I understand.
What we have to wear.
I understand. I appreciate you keeping the peace.
We are charged with making the visit.
I understand.
And getting your side of the story.
I understand, sir.
So, with regard to her and other people's driving habits?
I'm a very visible vehicle, and I realize I have to be on my best behavior. I didn't provoke this incident. She did. I could have followed through in a different manner. But it did scare the hell out of me of almost hitting her.
You said you did, and
God, look on my soul if it isn't.
You took the bait.
I guess I did.
She dangled.
Well, the first one scared because I missed her this far. I was scared to death. You know, shaking, everything in my seat slid off into the floorboard. Now I'm upset, and she does it again. Now I'm pissed.
Just a little more patience.
Yes, sir.
Pinellas County is the most densely populated county in the state of Florida.
I've lived here for many, many years. Went to Largo Middle, Largo High.
My condolences.
Oh, why? I played on the football team.
What year did you graduate high school?
82.
Okay. You've seen the growth.
Oh, I understand, sir.
The roads were not designed to handle this traffic.
I agree with that.
And they're playing catch-up.
Yes, sir.
Every day, every year.
But that was uncalled for. I didn't blow my horn. I didn't flip her off. The most I did was this. Threw up my hands. Why are you doing 30? Maybe I did 45. But a lot of times I'll do that. 4-5, because they're doing 30 and a 45. And I'm stuck. Because what you said. Roads. Traffic on both sides. Can't get away from it.
Just slow down. Let people go around you.
Yes.
All right, guys. So, ladies, gentlemen, what did you guys think? Who was the biggest piece of shit out of all 4 videos? Which one was the biggest piece of shit? I gotta tell you, man, the fucking Forrest Gump dude is just a fucking... Like, how fucking dumb can you possibly be? Also, I wanted to share with you guys that the 3rd video, the Abdor Ramen Harris. Every time I say I think of ramen noodles, which is what I'm actually giving out for trick-or-treating this year. You get chicken or beef ramen noodles, so hopefully they enjoy them. But in that video, the CPS tried to unlawfully search the home. Later, the police did come back. These 2 fucking pig ladies did go to the police department. The sheriff did come back with them, and the sheriff did absolutely nothing at all. The sheriff shook his hand. He was very polite. I actually can't believe it. I can't believe he was a halfway decent guy. Can't believe it. But he shook his hand. My man Abdor won in court, so fucking kudos, man. Kudos. If you have made it this far, you've made it all the way to the end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. I appreciate that shit. Very special thank you to the 4 channels I highlighted today. That was the 8Ucationer, Shivanji 1, Abdor Ramen Noodles, and the Rattler. If you are unfamiliar with these channels, I always leave the original links in the description. I do that so you guys can click on them, head on over, let them know we was getting fucked up. We was throwing back some whiskey and putting some weed in the air, and hey, we was checking out their videos. We love them, we care for them, we appreciate them, and we got their fucking back over here. If you have a Facebook page, you'll never find me there because I'm always banned. However, my motherfucking dude Chris, he runs the USVSTHEMPGH Facebook group, and he will keep you entertained with shit all day long that you do not see on this channel. So that being said, if you have a Facebook page, make sure you type in USVSTHEMPGH Facebook group. Come join us over there. That all being said, you guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated, especially to me. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love yous over here, and I will see yous in the morning. Cheers, guys. Stay safe. Before the underdog.